Men and women are wired different. We're wired different. And you might be thinking, oh, no, duh. You know by experience. You know that is the case. We're just wired different. Let me give you two scenarios to kind of explain this. First scenario, woman, she maybe had a baby or 2, 3, or maybe 4, I don't know. Had a couple babies, and she's like, she feels overweight. Weight, she's not able to lose the weight like she used to be able to lose it. And she feels very insecure. She feels like, oh, I'm just overweight. She keeps on saying that. At home, husband is listening to this. And like, I think a good husband, maybe he goes through Amazon and says, I want to help her out. Let me get her a book. Maybe this guy likes to read, like very few of us do. So I'm going to get her a book because she likes to read. And I'm going to get this book. When I get it, I'm going to put it right there besides her recliner so she could read it. So finally, this guy finds the book, searching through Amazon. And the title of the book is How to Lose Weight and Attract Your Mate. You see, you ladies already know where I'm headed with this, right? He's being helpful. He doesn't know any better. He's like, I want to help my baby, right? I want to help her out. So this book looks like it has 5-star reviews by women. So he gets the book. Night comes, he puts it right there by the stand next to the recliner. She comes in, sits down, notices the book. As soon as she sees the book, she gets up. It's like, what is this? What did you get me? Of course, she's confused. He's looking at her like, I got you a book, to help you. She's mad. She gets up. She's like almost like in a pouty mood. She goes into her bedroom. She slams the door, and he's left behind thinking, what just happened? Right? Maybe some of you have been in similar situations like that. She reacts by being closed off towards him now. Right? And he's thinking, what did I do? Let me give you another scenario. Times are tight. Financially, things are tight, right? The same couple, right? He's working hard. He's trying to make the money. He's trying to pay the bills, and he's working really hard. He walks in after a long day of work. He finally walks in. He's tired. He walks in the door. You can tell he's been sweating a lot because he's been working really hard. And she's on the phone. And she's on the phone with Mama, his mother-in-law. It's like, Mom, I just want to say, we're really struggling right now financially. And could you help us out? And the other line, Mama's saying, absolutely. Well, I'll send you some money so you can pay your rent. She hangs up the phone. She turns around, and he is glaring at her. And he's like, what did you do, woman? Why did you call your mom? Why are you getting her involved in our business? Why did you have to call her? And all the while, she's looking at him like, what did I do wrong? Right? I was trying to be helpful. And so he reacts very abrasively and very harshly to the fact that she was calling Mama and asking for some help to help the family. What just happened? Why the reactions that they have? What just happened? This is what happened. She's going to break it down for you guys. In the diet book, when he got the diet book and she saw the diet book, this is what she heard. I don't love you. That's not what he said. But that's what she heard. She heard, I don't love you. What happened with the phone call? When he walked in and heard that phone call, what he heard was, I don't respect you. That's not what she was doing. That's not what she was saying at all. But that's what he heard. I don't respect you. So let's decode the mystery here for just a bit. Let's just decode this thing. And I want to take you to Ephesians chapter 5, verse 33, because I think this is probably the most important passages as it relates to relationships. So important that I use it in premarital counseling. That's my go-to passage in premarital counseling and also in marriage counseling. Because in this one verse, you see the decoding of the mystery that it is man and woman in the way they communicate. And what is it? Well, Ephesians 5:33. It says, however, each one of you also must love his wife, talking to men, must love his wife. It's a command, it's not a suggestion. Must love his wife. How? As he loves himself. Now, you got to admit, guys, we do love ourselves. And you may be thinking, no, I have a low self-esteem. No, just hear me out. We know we love ourselves, not each other. We know we love ourselves because we eat. We take care of our bodies. Some more than others, but we eat, right? And then when we think we had enough, what do? I'll go for a little bit more. Seconds. We're taking care of ourselves. And then, just as your stomach feels like it's going to pop, you're like, man, I could go for some dessert. Yeah, you know what that's called? That's called loving yourself. You're feeding yourself. And so he says, love your wife as he loves himself. And the wife must love her husband. No, it didn't say that, did it? Doesn't say that. Perfect opportunity for Paul to say, wives, do the same thing. Love your husbands. Why? And it comes natural for women most of the time to just nurture and love. No. The call for woman is to respect her husband. Interesting, isn't it? In this passage, actually, several times it says, love your wives, love your wives, love your wife, and then only one little verse for women because they get it faster than men do. And it's simple as you respect your husband. That's it. Point blank, period. That's all you need to remember. For women, you're like, okay, sermon done. I can leave now, but my husband can stay because you've already got it, right? For us guys, we have to kind of compute that, kind of synthesize that, and kind of get it a little bit maybe from a different angle. But that's the bottom line is that there's this love and respect. And this is the bottom line on that. And this is it. The deepest value, her deepest value, is the need for love. That's the deepest value. The deepest need. At the core of her is this deep desire to be loved by the people around her. Deep, deep, deep desire. The primary desire is to be loved. Now, I said primary. It doesn't mean that there's not other needs there, but that's the primary, fundamental, foundational need of her. His deepest value is the need for respect. The need for honor, the need to know that he is being respected by the people around him. It doesn't mean that he doesn't need other stuff, but the primary need, the core foundational need that he has is the need for respect. Her deepest need is the need for love. His deepest need is the need for respect. Especially by the women he loves. By women, I mean like the spouse or even the kids, the daughters. But also boys. It's just this need of respect.